Fam, if there's something in your life that you want, you have to go get it. You can't wait for permission. You can't just hope that one day it's gonna happen. Like if you want to become a DJ, you can't just sit here and just like keep dreaming that one day you're gonna become a DJ. You have to put the time in. You have to show up every single day to make sure it happens. I just wanted to drop a real deal video on you guys today. I was just kind of feeling it because today I went back to my very first class of Kung Fu. It's probably been like 3-4 years. I was training in Kung Fu a long time ago, but by COVID, it definitely shut down, but it actually shut down like a year before that. And since then, it hasn't been around. There's been no one to do it. And then I just looked on Google, looked around, and I found a teacher who was teaching some Kung Fu. And I went for my first class back today, and I'm so excited for it. It's just something that I love so much. And if you've been following me in the past, like, month, you just found out I love the WuTang Clan. Like, I didn't even know I liked the WuTang Clan. Had no clue that they were like conscious rappers too, like spreading the good word. And this just, it blew my mind. I saw the Netflix show or whatever network that it's on. I saw the show and it just like blew my mind. I said, how do I not know about the Wu-Tang Clan? One, their music is sick. They love Kung Fu. Like, I love Kung Fu too my whole life. Yesterday I just like turned my TV on. There was a movie on and I'm like, man, what happened to me? How did I get so far away from like doing the things that I love to do and what I love to do? Right now, I'm putting my time in to learn how to scratch. I don't know about you, but when I started to learn how to DJ, that was the only thing I cared about. I saw a DJ scratching. I said, this is the sickest thing that I ever saw in my whole life. Like, I need to learn how to scratch. This is so sick. But very quickly, it just became about money to me and like having a good time and partying, and like I used to drink a lot, so I went off the rails like very quickly because I was getting paid. I became the guy, like I was partying and I was the guy at the club. I had the bottles, and that's what happened. Like I just went down that road and I got so far away from learning how to scratch, like as far away as you can be from learning how to scratch. I just like left it. I didn't care anymore because all I cared about was the money and this and that. And it was just the same thing with like Kung Fu. It's just like, why did I stop? It wasn't my fault that it stopped. Like the dojo shut down and then COVID. But then it just never was something I even cared about anymore until a day, just like yesterday, literally yesterday, it just snapped in my head that I was like, man, I love Kung Fu. Like, why aren't I going training in Kung Fu? I'm doing everything else I should be doing, but I'm not practicing Kung Fu. So I made that decision right then, right there in that moment, that like, I'm gonna go back to Kung Fu. I'm gonna learn this stuff again. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. It's definitely more Tai Chi, a lot slower pace than I was hoping, but it's something. It's still something that's putting me on the path to something that I love to do. So what is that for you? Like, what is that right now for you that you have to decide right here, right now, in this moment, that I'm practicing DJing every single day. I don't care what's going on. I'm dedicating 1 hour of my day. You have 24 other ones. 8 is for sleeping, like 6 to 8 is for sleeping. Where can you shave off 1 hour to really go after your dream? Whatever your dream is, you want to be a scratch DJ, you want to be a club DJ, you just want to open your business, you just want to play in front of people. What are you doing right now to make sure that that happens? Because let me tell you, like, sitting in my comments talking shit to me, like making fun of me, I don't care. Like, if you are not talking shit about me, this is not about you. But I've been getting like lately so many trolls coming after me because like, oh man, those lights aren't as insane as you said they were. It's just basic. But basic, like, to you might not be the same as basic to someone else who is not doing that. Like, someone who's just getting started, they don't even know where to get started, so they have to start somewhere. If you're past that, like, what are you even doing watching this video right now? You got to think about that. But this video is for everybody. Like, what is something on your life? We're coming up on New Year, new me. I didn't even wait till January 1st because I make my decisions right now. in the moment. What my mentor told me is like, if you have 5 seconds to make a decision, you have to make it right then and there in that moment, because if you're not gonna make it then and there, you're gonna do it next week, and then by next week you didn't even remember you had a decision to make, so it's just gone. Like, you're already back into your old habits, doing your own thing. If you want to do something, you decide right then, right there, right now, like, this is what I want to do and I'm gonna do it. Like, whether it is like you have to go buy a controller, or you just all you have to do is you got to put it in your phone. You got to put at 12 p.m. every single day, or whatever time that you have, you're gonna plug it into your phone, put it on the calendar, and then that's it. Once it's in the calendar, like, then it's real. If it's just like an idea, it's just an idea, and you might come back to it in the future whenever you feel like it, whenever you have time. But if it's in your calendar, you're gonna go do it. Like, think of it like a doctor's appointment. Like, you got an appointment with your DJ Dex at 3 p.m. every single day. And what happens, like, sometimes life happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes life does happen, and then you missed your appointment, and that's fine. Like, life can always happen. But what happens if you miss that doctor's appointment? You just reschedule it to another time that's gonna work, right? So you have to make it real. You have to make sure that you're gonna do this stuff, and if not, it's just always gonna be a pipe dream. I'm sorry to say that. So if you're like this kind of fire, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I've also got very far away from like talking all this mindset, the stuff that got me to where I am right now. My channel is exploding, and I don't know, I'm not like the greatest YouTuber. My videos are not the greatest. I can see right now that I made a mistake on my frame, so like, make fun of me for that. But what are you gonna do? Like, at least I'm trying. I'm showing up and I'm doing the thing, and I'm getting rewarded for doing the thing. Like, anyone can sit there and talk shit all they want, but like, let them talk shit. In the great words of Kanye West himself, if they want to hate, then let them hate, and watch the money pile up. That's it, man. Like, subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Take care.